Hey guys, guess what? Today we're doing things a little differently. I want you to come with me as I go meet my friend Kevin. So I know you guys always see him, you never see him actually. He's always behind the scenes. When I do all my conversations, he's just the man behind the camera. So today we're gonna put a name to a face and we're gonna learn a little bit about, just what it is, how it looks like being a truck driver here in America, a day in life. So we're gonna just do this vlog, so come with me. All right, entering the parking lot. Twende nalo. Oh yeah, and today actually we're gonna be doing Swanglish, huh? We're gonna be talking English, Swahili, so strap on. Get your kamusis out and your dictionaries so you can translate, or your Google Translator. Alrighty, let's do this. Here's the truck, so I'm gonna park mine and we're gonna get into the truck. Alrighty, can't wait. Look at this. It's a massive truck, y'all. Let's go find Kevin. So I'm gonna go knock at his door. And then, hey sir.
Hi,
Kevin, hi. Oh my gosh, leo nakuja kukusumbua job. Huh? Yes.
Umeniamulia.
Nimekuamulia, wewe leo ni leo, lazima utuonyeshe.
I'm usually the guy behind the camera, but today, probably you'll see me on a different perspective.
Yes,
Yeah.
we need to see you face to face, alafu tuonyeshe, like, how does a truck work? What do you do? Ukikuja job, like, what's the first thing you do?
The first thing I do when I park around here, this is where I usually park. Depends on where you're gonna park. Sometimes I park over here. Sometimes I park at the truck stop. But usually when I park there, my other trailers over here, I usually park over here. So basically, this is what you call, this is a semi-truck. Kutoka semi-truck, kuja kitu ya kwanza.
Bota nikuje hivi ndio niangalie vizuri.
So nakam, so ukishakam load up vitu zako, alafu mostly kitu ya kwanza si unakuja unaangalia car truck in good condition. When you look if it is in good condition, you come round, unaweza come, ufungue. I don't need to open up here, but here is the hood is the same as a small car. Unakuja unafungua hapa latches, you open up and check it up, which I already did before you came. Already check it up and then you go around.
Wow.
Usually checking out everything up, if everything is working fine.
This is massive. Yeah. This is big.
Yep.
It's so intimidating.
And then you come check. Nimeshaangalia oil. You check up the oils.
Oh, hebu ningia hapo ndani.
If there is any oil leak. Alafu you check the tires, the condition of the tires, and then you check if everything is fine. No, that's what we call a pre-trip. And then you check your mirrors if they are in good conditions. And then you check kama ni fuel cap, unakam 2 round, unaangalia, whatever way you left it, and then you make sure you wear gloves. I'm gonna show you the other way. Hata utavaa gloves
hata mimi nitavaa gloves. Haya. Nitatoka hapa kama nimeka kwa resume yangu ama mechanic.
Yep, just a minute. I'm gonna show you how it's usually.
I'm following you. Nini gloves zangu zinakam. Lakini
you usually check in using na nyundo.
Na nyundo?
Yep.
Okay.
Kuzoezi angalia kama ni ya kawaida. To make sure the pressures are fine. Unaangalia. Unasikiza. So we are going to hook up to this trailer. So right now I'm not hooked up. We're going to hook up and then you're going to take a ride, go to a full stop, prep for the next load or anything else that needed to be. As we do that, you're usually checking up the tires to know if they are fully, kama ukisikia ina bounce vibaya unajua haina air ndani, unaweza kuwa na small leak, and then unakaa unaangalia airbags vitu kaa hizo, hizo ndio unaangalia. Alafu these are the brakes, zile brakes za lori ndio hizo hapo hivyo ndani, unakaa unaangalia hizi zote nachiki hizi nini.
Hizo ndio brakes.
Sasa hizo zinatumia air, whatever the tanks are under there. This is the fuel tank for everything else that goes under there. And then basically from here onwards,
this
is the trailer. Mostly depends on which kind of trailer you are using. You check if your landing gear is in good condition. I'm gonna dial it up I'm going to take you around.
And then so what size trailer is this?
53 foot.
Wow.
53 and then everything is 53 and then unaangalia bado taya zako unasikiza. Everything you have to go round making sure everything is already in good place. Ama hakuna oil leaks or anything else. And in case you're loaded up, you usually check car size iko loaded up. So we usually check kama iko na seal vitu kaa hizo. So the things I'm usually checking up if your load is secure. And this is a fuel tank for this one. When they maybe zile vitu unabeba kwa fridge, this is the same as a fridge. Kuna wale wanabeba ikiwa dry, so hii mafuta yake ndio ina run the whole nini to make it cool. Vile mitu mnaendea Sam's Club, wherever that you are coming in from, lazima ikue chilled in the trailer. And then they have to have the right temperature. Otherwise you'll get rejected.
The technology, wow.
So everything runs from here. This is what we call a reefer trailer. The same as a fridge. This is a big fridge in what do you call it? In layman terms.
So hapo ndo una set the temperature and everything?
Set temperature, the same way unapatanga fridge yako hivyo, the same hii yote ni. Pengine una transport fruits, vitu kaa hizo. So probably, mostly then this is a toolbox, kuweka vitu kaa zile zako na need kuweka.
Yeah.
Every truck is different, like one of my friends over there. So unaona kuna difference, yake iko na yake haina kitu, so yake baby nini kitu yote chilled. Get. Yep. I think that's it for now. Any other question before we head out?
I do. Actually, able to ingia kwa AC and then I have a million questions. Nataka kujua like kwa majob zote mbona uliamua tracking? Huh?
I'll give you a breakdown.
Me, I want everything. Okay. Niingishe kwa track. I'm so nosy. Nataka kujua vile track inakaa. Unajua sijaingia ndani ya track kubwa hivi.
Nice.
Damn. I might need a ladder.
Come over.
This is so high. Huh?
Ladies first.
Wow. Okay, I need to go back and show how. Look how massive this thing is. Angalia, unajua Kevin ni tall. Kevin is a tall guy and look how you're like halfway.
Halfway.
And then that's the whole trailer. Okay, let's get in.
Did you get a memo for matching up?
I know,
with your
yeah.
red on red?
I'm telling you, I should have known.
Let's see what you're gonna.
Okay.
Usually, when you come up, unashikilia hapa, and then you climb up. Nika stairs hivyo, shikilia hapa.
Oh, okay.
You go help climb up.
Aya, twende kazi, twende nalo. Oh, okay. You have a new truck driver in town? Let's take you guys around. Let's go. Hi, Kevin.
Hi, Trudy.
What made you decide to do tracking or even start the tracking business?
I would say it's the comfortability and being able to maneuver in terms of like, I'm not a white collar person. So it helps me to like being my own boss, those kind of things. And then I'm a creative, as you can see I've done. Mostly being a creative, you don't wanna be locked in a desk. So I'm a busybody, jack of all trades here and there. And it gave me the freedom of doing so many things. Like maybe I have a wedding shoot, a live stream or anything. It gives me all the comfortability that I need to be able to do everything that I need to do. Yeah.
Okay. And then we're making a turn here, trying to maneuver. So then, sorry, hang on just a second. So since I'm in your truck right now, I think I'm gonna ask you another truck-related question. And it's more, how different is tracking in the US compared to transportation back home?
I would say tracking here is more regulated. It has more, what do you call it? Iko na mpangilio and it has more plan of work. And then it's a good rewards better than in Africa. When I compare it to Africa, it has more rewards.
Okay. What's the longest trip you've ever driven without stopping? And I want miles, like from this state to this state.
Probably it will be legally. It will be in terms of like, usually we are given 14 hours of the day. And you have to drive only for 11 hours, which is basically around 600 miles in a day. So most of the times it is very hard for you to go for most of the miles are usually 1,000 miles. So most of the times you'll find yourself going for 600 miles as per the regulations. You're supposed only to drive for around 10 hours. Legally it's 11, But mostly to be in a normal circumstances, I usually like driving 10 hours, which is around 500 miles. Yep. And then from here to California, from California and back. Yep.
Wow, that's a long trip. Wait, so we did a tour of your truck.
Yeah.
It looks so, it just looks so futuristic. It has like the freezer, it has all these things. So does it have something that will stop you or will beep and tell you like, hey, it's been 10 hours, you need to stop?
Yep, we usually have a clock. I'll show you later on. There's a clock like on my tablet. There's like a timer. Show me the moment. Like now, it's counting. When I'm driving, it's counting how many miles are going here. Like now we're going to the other side of town. It is already counting in terms of you're going and coming back. So when you drive the whole day, usually you're supposed to rest. That's the reason why you hear in so many cases in terms of like people have to rest. The regulation tells us to take a rest. Even for after driving 8 hours, you're supposed to take a 30 minutes rest.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. What's one US city you love driving through and one that you hate?
The one that I hate mostly is Chicago.
Okay.
Chicago traffic is wild.
Ooh.
People talk about Chicago, but the moment you are there in traffic hours, you'll be crying between the hours of traffic hours because everything runs through. The whole of like America mostly is like driving through wherever you're connecting states, they're driving through to that area. And then now you count in the other people who have been driving in between. It's become a mess. And then the construction never ends.
Oh.
Yep.
They say there's 2 seasons in America, construction season and winter.
Yep.
So have you ever had a scary or funny story? Just something that it's so memorable while you're on the road?
Mostly hitting a deer.
Oh my goodness.
Hit a deer, mostly you better hit it than veering off the road. That's the reason sometimes you see people on the road, on the side of the road in the morning, then you wonder how did he or she go into the side of the road, and then you'll be wondering why. Because maybe you are trying to swerve on the snow and the rest, and then you lose control. Instead of like something like a deer, you better hit it, but you'll be safe.
Huh.
Yeah.
Wait, and then, so funny joke though. So when you hit a deer, because people can eat deer meat, can you pick it up? Like,
but why will you put it? The blood, everything else, the whole process. So don't get into trouble for that one.
It's a pass for you.
Yeah.
How do you stay awake and entertained during long drives?
In terms of I like podcasts. My setup most of the times I like podcasts, listening to YouTube videos. Everything has really changed up for the better. Because right now I cannot get bored. I tune into the same on iTunes. I can tune into a radio station back in wherever time that I want to, like even Kenya. I can tune into something which I can be in sync with them and be like live. Even I can call live on the air. So it's like driving for a whole 1 hour, getting everything you need.
Nice.
Yeah.
And then how do you stay awake? Are you like a coffee drinker, energy drink, or Jesus and water?
I'm a morning person.
So
coffee does for me. I'm usually I like driving up in the morning, even it's 3 in the morning, to be able to make up everything up. Yeah.
Nice. And then what Kenyan food do you miss the most when you're out tracking?
Mostly anything that cannot be what do you call it? Anything that cannot be cooked in the truck. Like most of the times I like carrying food which I can be able to prepare fast enough. Have you seen on the back there's a fridge, there's a freezer.
Yeah.
So everything is loaded up. Things like ugali, I cannot cook ugali on the truck. So the things I miss.
So the things when you bring your food, like and you need to warm it up, where do you get the microwaves?
Microwave is already low. You can see I'll show you on the back.
Oh wow.
There's a microwave, everything that you need at your house. This is like a single room. Like a single room.
Okay.
And the AC you have had, it's good enough.
Yeah.
You can see the other everybody you have to load up going. Like the same way you go to Walmart, I go to Walmart and load up for the water, everything else that I need to do.
So this is like a mini apartment.
Yep.
Really?
Exactly.
This is cool.
Yeah.
And then do you listen to Kenyan music or American music on the road? I mean, I know you talk about the podcast, but
mostly
when you do music.
I would say everything that is anything music. I'm a DJ also, so anything music, anything that's gonna keep me in a positive mood. Yeah, because when you listen to some music, they are adrenaline. They bring the adrenaline. So listening to good positive music helps you mentally also.
Nice.
Most of the times you are driving all the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I've enjoyed your music as a DJ, so I know, yeah, for sure. And then what's the biggest cultural shock you faced when you moved to the US, especially either to the US or just related to trucking in general?
Trucking in general,
Yeah.
I will say in terms of like how massive this thing was before getting to sequence. In Kenyan, trucking is kind of they just kind of a shady way.
Uh-huh.
The roads over here, you find yourself even driving for 70 miles on a semi. That's something which is unheard of because the roads are good, everything is just in good shape. Your taxes works for you, that I will say. The sequence and then the sequence of how things goes accommodates the trucking when you compare to the rest of the places. Yeah.
So what advice do you have for like either a Kenyan or anyone who's thinking of becoming a truck driver here in America?
It's a good thing to venture in, especially if you like seeing around, going to different states, and then probably it depends also on what you and if it's your partner, if you agree together in terms of like does it sync up with you? Does it sync up with your schedules, with the how the dynamics, family dynamics? If it goes well with you, all the best. That's I would say the best. But if you are a person who I might call a person, nah, you'll be in trouble.
You'll miss the desk.
Yeah, you miss the desk, the long driving, the long waiting hours, get what do you call it? The four-wheelers, we call them the four-wheelers. Like now you can see they're making brakes for us, so you can imagine the traffic, getting irritated if somebody cuts you off.
Yeah.
And then I'm pulling a trailer like now, you can imagine how, if you're not a patient person, nah, this is not good.
You'll go
you.
through it.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm gonna put in a shameless plug. So I know you're the producer behind my talk shows. So I know we're doing tracking today, but I feel like let's talk about that. Let's talk about what you do outside of tracking. So I know you're a DJ, but you also do podcasts for people, you do recording, you do all these things. Let's talk about that and what got you inspired to do that kind of stuff.
That will put you back in a way. Before even I came to the States, I used to be a DJ, used to do productions for the day, like behind the scenes I'm a creative. By passion. That's what really started for me to start a business. Even before when I moved over here, I had to sell most of the stuff. Coming over here, starting all over. And then it was a different ball game. I started being a wedding DJ. That's how it transitioned. So it has to come from the part I really like in terms of like doing my stuff. Being behind the cameras, creativity. It's first to have a passion, and then from there I transitioned in. Basically that's how it came up to be. Yeah.
And then so I know you also record for people, right? If someone is doing a podcasting and they don't have a producer, you do that as a side gig. So if someone wants to do that with you, how can they get started? How can they reach out to you?
I usually have a company called karokimsmedia.com, and then you can also get me through DJ voicing. I usually plug even the churches, somebody who wants to start their own thingy in different states. I usually consult in terms of like, how do I start the setup? I do all those in terms of you can make a call with me, and then we can be able to do everything that is needed in terms of helping you start up, buy a camera. Even me, I did not start with the high-tech camera that I have. I had to start somewhere from the phone. I migrated, this works best for this scenario, this works best. You have to start somewhere. But if you have a passion for it, start small. It will really skyrocket everything.
Wow.
Yeah.
See, I love hearing that because it's your passion, but you're also doing it. You're out here tracking. You're like, you have so many different talents and you're using them all. Yeah. We love to hear. So, Kevin, are you ready for rapid fire?
Yeah. Why not?
All right, let's get to see the other side of Kevin. So, would you prefer chapati or a burger?
Chapati.
Nairobi traffic or LA traffic?
LA traffic.
Oh.
It has really gotten worse in Nairobi in terms of driving. You get sometimes scared in terms of driving over there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Day shift or night shift?
Day shift.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So morning bird, early bird.
Yep.
Kenyan radio or American podcast?
Kenyan radio all the time because at least I'm able to, it's relatable to me.
Uh-huh.
But I'm always opening my mind up. There's so many different sequences of things which I also get all the ideas that I need also by getting to listen to those American podcasts. And they are the first people to leverage the podcast scene to a video. Just become a little thing.
Nice.
Yeah.
Ugali and skuma or truck stop pizza?
Truck stop pizza.
Oh, really? Okay. Why is that?
Yeah?
I mean, I shouldn't be questioning your choices,
But it's quick fix.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. Well, I would say I'm gonna give you a really tiny little break to focus on this turn here,
Yeah.
and then we will be back
All right.
with Kevin.